Hey guys, it's me, Hayesbro1 here, back with another episode of the Hayescast, and the Hayescast is a podcast that I run basically whenever I feel like it, and if you've never seen one of my videos before, I will put something in the top right that I would recommend watching if you are new to this channel. Also, this is the second episode, and in the last episode, people seemed to like the fact that I was playing over the game CSGO, just surfing around in it. So I'm doing the same thing. This map that I'm playing is Surf Utopia v3, I believe. And yeah, let's get into the first topic. And the first topic is, what is going to happen when I go back to school? And this is a question that I've been asked quite a bit on stream, and basically, I don't really know. I'm going to, of course, try and make lots of videos and stream as much as possible. I'm going to try and stream at least 2 times a week, but it really just depends on what my timetable is, and so I'm going to wait for that. And then there'll probably be another one of these updating you guys on what will be happening. So I hope that you find that as a satisfying answer. And moving on to the next thing, I'm actually going to be streaming maybe like twice a month, I don't know, some Rubik's Cube videos. Not Rubik's Cube videos, Rubik's Cube streams. It will be live, and I'll be doing it with different guests, because I did one yesterday. That was the first time that I ever tried this out, and the reception was amazing. I got quite a few followers, lots of people putting stuff in chat, and it was overall an amazing experience. I'll also be a lot more practiced, because cubing is something that I do quite a lot when I'm at school, and I am actually very excited for it, because I used to be big into making cubing videos and that kind of thing. However, I've kind of dipped out of it a bit, but I feel like it's going to be incredible doing it now. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is another part of what I'm streaming, and it's going to be, I'm going to do a bit more vanilla, and there is a server that me and a friend have made called, well, my friend mainly did all of the work, and it's called EDN. Currently the whitelist is on, however, it will be released to the public for all of you to play survival on there. 1.16.2 survival. It'll be very nice. And I will be streaming that the day that this comes out, probably. However, I will be streaming that quite a lot, and I'm very excited because I'm not really all too familiar with the newer Minecraft versions. I am very familiar with 1.8.9 because that's what I play on Hypixel. And just because I'm doing all of this stuff, don't think that I'm moving away from Hypixel. I'm still going to be playing it in the background, obviously, and I will still stream it quite often. However, I feel like it's good to just broaden out a tiny bit from just specifically Hypixel to more general Minecraft things, is I don't really want to be stuck in a niche, a bit like how 30 Virus is kind of just stuck with Skyblock. I want to move out so that I could theoretically go and do something else, e.g. Hytale when it releases, so that my audience will be aware that I do post different things. Another quite funny thing, I'm actually in a Discord call while I'm recording this, and I can't hear the other person, but I know that they can hear me, which is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, this is quite weird. I'm also not recording this in my noise isolation rig because the audio was terrible last time that I did that. Yet I still uploaded it because I was being stubborn and thought, oh, let's just wait and not actually try and fix the audio. So, yes, slightly annoying. Another thing that I'm going to try and do a bit more of is try and brand myself a bit more. As you may have noticed, I've got a new logo on things. I'm actually going to go and redo that because I feel like it's slightly off with what I want it to be, and I want it to be more all-in-one than what I have currently, which is about 3 different versions of it. I'm also going to try and learn how to use DaVinci Resolve to try and animate it up. If any of you guys have seen Alpha Gaming, you would have seen his intro, where the A kind of just animates up, and it's 2 lines. My logo is slightly inspired off of that. However, I'm going to basically have the H, the B, and the 2 just animate up and over, and it will be a bit of a transition from what I'm first saying into something else. There may even be an intro on this video. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do that, but there are a few people that have some videos on it, so I should be able to do stuff. It's actually quite weird. I can see that I'm peaking in some of my clips, and because I'm using Audacity to record it in front of me versus before when I was just kind of not looking at anything really and just kind of talking. So I'm a lot more conscious of the time. I'm actually thinking of maybe not doing what I had originally intended and just saving up until I get a Go XLR for my interface and maybe going for a slightly cheaper, like maybe a £20 or something, like just any audio interface, because this is sounding slightly bad the more that I use it. So I feel like if I just plug it into an interface, then it will be a lot better. And I wouldn't really be losing all too much when I move up to a Go XLR, because it's not as much money as, what, a £400 Go XLR, I believe they are. I mean, obviously it's better, but it's somewhere to start getting an interface, which is something that I think a lot of people would like to see. And the next topic is actually upcoming videos. Note to future self, cut that bit out. So, the upcoming videos, I have a few. Obviously, there's this one. I've got a tutorial on Voice Meter Potato because I recently started using it, and it is incredible. I've been able to add EQ and do lots of really cool stuff with it, routing audio, which is how I've done lots of stuff, and I would really recommend using it to absolutely anybody that is using a PC, because there's basically no downside to it, and it's just amazing. You can route your audio in so many different ways, and I honestly hope that they bring out like another one, maybe like there's voice meter potato, voice meter banana, voice meter potato. I want like a voice meter watermelon or something that has like 5 audio routing things and then 15 faders, or whatever they're called. That would be really good. And so I have that up on my other monitor currently, so I can just see what's going on with stuff, and I can actually, I'll give you a quick demonstration. So this is me speaking with my EQ on, and then let me just turn my EQ off, and this is me speaking with my EQ off, so let's turn the EQ back on. There's also an IntelliPan kind of thing. I don't really know what this is, but if I just bring it back to where it is by default, then it's there, and then I can also move it up to where it normally is. There's some cool voice effects stuff, so my voice will sound very weird now. Let's get that back to normal. And then I can also do, like, speaking into your right ear, speaking into your left ear, and then just kind of moving around your head with it. I don't really use many of those features. I usually just use the audio routing, and it's very useful. You also got some compression, which basically just boosts my voice up slightly, so let's get back to where it was. And there's also a noise gate, so it cuts out stuff when I'm not speaking, which is very good. And I'm actually very happy with how it's gone. I can also use it with the mix amp that I plug my headphones into. So that is something that I'm very glad that I actually took the time to move into. Very happy with it, definitely. There's also a Hypixel Boosters video coming out, because I was able to get the Hypixel Booster bundle for the summer, and so I activated all of the boosters and was able to get all the way up to like level 140 or something from like level 81, and I did them all at once, and so there's a video coming out on that. I really hope that those two do quite well, because I put a lot of effort into both of them. I think I might be able to get some sound foam, actually, so I might make a video on how much of a difference that makes. Obviously, it'll be a massive difference, because the acoustics in this room are just awful. I mean, there's just some claps, so that you can hear how much the reverb is, versus if I was speaking, I don't know, like in my noise isolation rig like last time, there was a lot of hiss and stuff. However, I have done lots of videos just on my phone in there where they have actually sounded really good, and I'd be quite happy with using them. And I actually do have a list of things that I want to buy streaming wise, so I want to get some RGB floodlights, which will be really nice for behind me when I start doing face cam, because it will bring a lot more interest into the shot, I think. I as I've said, I want to get some acoustical treatment, like just some sound foam and some bass traps and stuff. There's also I want to get a custom overlay, which sounds unnecessary. However, I really feel like it will brand me apart from other people. There's also I want a Go XLR because they're just really good. It's like a better version of Voice Meter, basically, and it's not using up any processing power, so that would be very nice. I'd probably then next get a proper XLR cable, followed by a very nice microphone. And I've actually made a DIY Elgato key light. I'll leave the link in the description to the video that I used to make that, because it was very good. I'd then probably go for an Elgato stand for a camera, and then maybe what are they? I can't even remember what the things are called. Oh, no. Yeah, basically a capture card. Oh, cam links, that's what they are. I will probably go for a cam link because I do have a camera currently, although it's not amazing for live streaming stuff. However, then I would upgrade to a Sony A50-100, which is a mirrorless camera. Very, very good. Lots of people use it. And I feel like that would be probably all of the camera kind of gear done. And then I think the only real thing that would be kind of just maybe improving the lights behind me and on me. Maybe upgrade to some actual Elgato key lights. I don't know. And then I'd probably stop it reinvesting into the actual stuff that I have around me and back into more, I don't know, maybe hire an editor for some videos, make sure that I get some really good videos. And then maybe also start getting some stuff for myself, like a nice... I've been thinking about this for a while. I really want a custom mechanical keyboard, and I have no idea why Bixby on my phone just started up for that. I have a Samsung phone. That's weird. But I really want like a nice custom mechanical keyboard, and I see a lot of people, they have like a 60% one. I want one with the numpad and the print screen and the home and the arrow keys on it as well, because I feel like if you don't have them, they're kind of something that I use a lot, so I would want like a full width one, but a custom one. And yeah, I feel like that's probably one of the only things that I'd actually want to get for myself wise. I don't know, maybe a nice boom arm, because currently the one that I'm using is about, I think, £10, but it's still better than nothing. But listen to this, whenever I move the arm around, you get that horrible sound, and you get these kind of resonant frequencies inside of it, which are not nice, let me tell you that. Whenever I go and you hear that on stream, it's not nice. I mean, looking at even just the how it fades out slowly, it isn't that great. Obviously, that would be helped quite a lot by the acoustical treatment, which I've talked about getting, which I think the more I'm talking about them, the more I'm thinking that I'll get them, because currently I've got a piece of cardboard on one side covering up a massive part, and then a bit of cardboard with some like cutouts on it on the other side, and it just keeps falling down, and it's not really that helpful. I also have some pom-poms here, which are... They actually help quite a lot, and I can like put them in front of the microphone, and they do help a lot. So they also look really nice on stream. I'll probably keep them. Maybe even like decorate some stuff with them, and I create like a nice border for the keyboard that I have, because it doesn't really have an armrest. So I might actually think about that. That's actually quite a good idea that I've had. And I think that just about wraps up all of the topics that I've actually wanted to talk about today. I also did have one more thing, however, which is I have been doing integrated bits with me sitting at my stream setup for parts of things, and I'm thinking about now maybe moving on to doing facecam for the actual streams themselves. So let me know what you think about them. I think I'm probably going to do it whichever way it happens, just using the C920 that I currently have, because I don't really have a cam link to plug it into, which is basically, if you don't know, it's just a USB capture card. And I really do hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Hayescast. If you did and you want more of it, then make sure that you go and hit the subscribe button and like the video, because I do enjoy making these Hayescasts, because I basically just talk about random stuff that I'm interested in, and also stuff that I think that you guys may be interested in. So I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.